so we've got the Akai MP Live 3. I paid money for this. I did not get a sample like all those other people on YouTube did. I went out and bought this after seeing the intro video. Thought it was really cool. It's rare, you get something that gets, put out this, some kind of, marketing video, some type of product video, and then like you can then go buy it. Like, oh wow, this is coming out. I wonder when it's going to be released. And I saw and like, oh, it's for sale now. um, I ordered one from Amazon, and my wife got one for herself from Guitar Center. Guitar Center was kind of interesting. Ordered it online to pick up in store. Went to the store. Store didn't have the order. It was some kind of weird thing where they flagged the order, like implying like, oh, this could be some type of fraud or something. But luckily, a manager got involved, and I was able to pick one up from there too. So we have a instruction booklet with a little dust wipe piece of cloth type thing. We have the power supply. This was in a white box. It was on the right hand side. This is what it looks like. Taped to the bottom in a bag is a USB-C cable, and this is an interesting little cable. It's got a, look at that, it's got some kind of like a attachment. I'm going to call this like it fastens to the back, so that's interesting. And then on the left, there's a brown box, and it has the other end of the power brick, basically the power cord that goes into the wall. And that's pretty much it. And that's, really all you need. You're going to want to hook this to a computer, possibly, although this thing is completely standalone. It is heavy, like noticeably heavy. Seems like a little bit heavier than the Live and the Live 2. I might be wrong, but it does feel heavier. And there is a little screen protector thing here. So let's take that off. And if you're not familiar with, the Akai MPC products, the buttons will collect lint. Like out of the box, these are linty. Just is the way it is. This probably came off of the little protected thing that this comes off, and most material you won't see that, but these little rubbery buttons, they just are very linty. The face is metal, and it does not have that rubber material. The rest of it is the same. There are some rubber pads on the bottom, and then there's your access panel for your external drive. And I wasn't going to show this on this video. I was going to do a separate video, but I'm going to go ahead and do this now. Why wait? All right, so make sure I've got a screwdriver. And this is very simple. Okay, door's metal also. This is metal. So you can take a 3.5 or 2.5 drive and just plug it in. Nothing really fancy to it. Your drive will likely have screws that it comes with, and you're going to use those to mount the drive to the back of the plate, because you don't want this thing sliding around inside the chassis. If yours is brand new, likely the screws for it came in a little bag. They won't be attached like mine are here. And this has got some tape holding it down. I guess that's helpful. You can undo that tape, but there is some tape there, so just kind of be aware of that. And yeah, definitely gonna have to undo this tape to make this kind of work. The length of the cable does seem to kind of be getting in the way, and when I try to push it down, it doesn't really want to move. And there's some foam, like right where the cable is. Not really sure why they've done that. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a good idea to get this tape loosened up because it is going to get into the way of things. All right, so we want to also go ahead and secure the drive to the back plate. Might as well get that ready to go. And then just kind of mush it in. Don't like the way that this feels on the cable, but seems like this is going to be a tight fit no matter what I do here. Okay, so I finished that up off camera. Yeah, getting the tape fully undone, kind of wrapped the tape back under the underside of the cable, and then just had to kind of like mush it, which I didn't really like doing. Just felt like a lot of pressure pushing that cable down. Hopefully it'll be okay. We'll see. But nevertheless, I wonder if there is some juice in this. There is no juice. So let's turn it on and plug it up. Probably good that it did not ship with a full battery. But you never know. You get an iPhone, there's usually a little bit of power in it already. So let's, yeah. So it made like a laptop sound. There's like a huge fan in there. Like when I turn the power button on, it's not running anymore. But that is kind of interesting that it needed a fan. Okay, so it's going to want you to connect to the internet. And you could just start playing with it. Where is our volume? Okay, there is a speaker button. Okay, so there's a dedicated speaker button here. I guess that's to make this seamless, and if you're going to do one of the headphone outs or the main outs, you'll turn it off, but that's pretty nice. So this This thing comes like ready to go. Now there's a billion instruments that you can get for this thing. It's going to come with a bunch of stuff, but they have, they rolled out all of these instrument plugins a couple years ago. So you get stuff out of the box. Um, yeah, you get all this stuff out of the box already. And let me take some of this back. Some of this is what came with the hard drive that I just plugged into it. But all this stuff at the top here, this is all stuff that they're giving you. Let's see. Internal. Well, you can find out what comes with it. I want to be careful because, like I said, I did put a hard drive in it, and I don't know how much of this stuff is stuff I owned already and stuff that it came with. But there is like this really cool library that it comes with, kind of enticing you to buy more, enticing you to buy this versus, well, I got an MPC already. Well, yeah, but you get all this other cool stuff. And I haven't even messed with 3.0 yet. So there's a whole world of things that I'm not familiar with at all. But coming from 2.0, this is very different. Like, ooh. Similar, but not similar. Yeah. Got a lot to learn and play with here. But that's the little unboxing along with a little tutorial on how to plug in your own internal drive so you can have more space, put more stuff on it. Definitely if you plan on using this as a DAW and you're going to record audio, you got a built-in microphone. This thing also has a mic preamp. They don't advertise this heavily in their videos, but there are mic preamps. So this will do everything. Well, I don't need a sampler. Okay, it's a synth. Well, I don't need a synth. It can record live audio. What do you want to do? This is basically, kind of takes away a computer. Nothing wrong with using a computer, but you've got a music creation platform that can lay on your lap that you can carry with you, take around, do all kinds of cool stuff with, and it's extremely powerful. So you get that and then get no trade-off. Like you get everything. So I'd recommend getting it. Again, Akai did not send me one. They did not pay for this. I paid my own money for it. I definitely recommend getting it. And yeah, there you go. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe. And thanks for watching.